Aries. Happy birthday, you guys. This is your persona according to your April 22nd birthday. Okay. So, your planetary ruling planet is Mars. Second decan personal planet is the Sun. Okay. So, let's see. Let's begin. April 2nd. Inherent is the character of those born April the 2nd. On April the 2nd is a curious mixture of prodigious organizational skills and extreme idealism that almost tends toward the otherworldly. Hence, although they exhibit a propensity for taking direct and practical action, a gift of their ruling planet Mars, the causes that fire them may seem to others to be inadvisable at best and ludicrously fanciful at worst. Because those born on this day possess an intuitive sense of social justice and therefore feel compelled to channel their energies towards protecting the vulnerable, weak, or abused. Their ambitions are typically of the humanitarian variety. The problem, however, is that while their motivations are eminently, laudable, I think that's what that is, they have difficulty in inspiring others with a similar sense of real in the pursuit of their mission. It may be that they express their convictions too forcibly and hence frighten more cautious types, or when in the thrall of all-encompassing visions appear to love their sense of realism, and this fail to convince others of the veracity of their beliefs. Okay, I can't really see that well, but let's see. Professionally, they find greatest satisfaction in those situations in which they can promote their progressive visions, but not necessarily within conventional structures. They are too intelligently libertarian to submit to someone else's party line or organizational method when they can express themselves as independent agents, especially as writers or artists. However, they have the potential to achieve great success and be acclaimed for their visionary powers. Although the recognition of others will probably not come immediately, during all of life's trials, they find enormous solace in the close emotional bonds that they typically form, and they are valued by their nearest and dearest for the loving concern that they display. So, your virtues. April the 2nd people tend to passionately espouse a cherished humanitarian ambition and pursue it with outstanding enthusiasm, vigor, and tenacity, thereby simultaneously impressing and alarming others with their intensity. Your vices. Because those born on this day are so convinced as to the correctness of their opinions, they find it almost impossible to believe that others might not agree with them. This gives rise to a dual danger that they may refuse to consider other viewpoints, and that they may alienate themselves from others by their inability to compromise. So, the verdict here: these people must try to develop a more accurate view of the impact that their sometimes radical opinions has on other people, and should try to find more pragmatic ways in which to enlist their support, recognizing that not everything can be seen in black and white terms, accepting differences of opinion and tempering their intensity with realism will anchor better for success and protect them from otherwise inevitable disappointment. Okay? So, others born on this day: Charlemagne, Giovanni, Casanova. I'll just name a few. I don't know any of these people, but you may. Dana Carvey. We have Matt Ernst, Alec Guinness, Jack Brabham, if I'm saying that right, Marvin Gaye, okay, 1939. Marvin Gaye was an Aries, born on August the 2nd as well. Okay. So, as far as significant events and anniversaries, this day highlights the desire to affect humanitarian progress and marks the anniversary of the first meeting of Italy's national parliament in Turin, the closing of Britain's notoriously inhumane debtors prison, the Fleet in London, and so forth. Okay. So, Aries, it also goes to say, demonstrating the humanitarian that is common to those born on April the 2nd. Hans Christian Andersen wrote a play deploring the evils of slavery, born in the Chinese year of the ox, which can impart a need for stability. Anderson worked relentless to overcome his personal insecurity. So that is what I have for you guys, for those of you born on April the 2nd, okay? This is your persona reading. Stay tuned for April the 3rd for those of you born on April the 3rd. Bye, guys.